guys, you're welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be learning how to make bulk chinchin. I'm talking about chinchin for your Christmas parties, your get together. We are going to be using a pinch rubber of flour for this recipe. So are you ready? Without wasting your time, let's get started. So in a pinch rubber of flour, we have about 24 cups. So that is what we're going to be using. So I started by sifting the flour in a bowl. Just get a big bowl and sift your flour. When you sift your flour, it's going to make it lighter, easier to work with, and then of course sift away any dirt. So when you're done sifting, are you following? You're going to get your salt. This is your salt, about 4 teaspoons of salt. Your baking powder, about 2 teaspoons of your baking powder. You're also going to get your milk, your regular powdered milk. Yes, this is a cup of your powdered milk. You're also going to get maybe milk flavor. They sell this one in the market. You can just ask them for milk flavor. I think it's actually around 100 naira, so you can just maybe half cup of this or a cup. Okay, don't worry, the full list of the ingredients will be in the description box, so just check it. You're also going to pour your sugar. This is about 4 cups of sugar. Now we need some sort of liquid to turn this into a dough. You can either use water or milk. I like to use milk. In a bowl of water, I poured in few tablespoons of your powdered milk. The measurement of the water will also be in the description box. Everything is measured and well calculated so that when you make your recipe, it will come out as accurate as possible. And trust me, when you follow this recipe, you would never miss it at all. Now this is nutmeg, so you can either get the powder one or get the normal one. This is the raw nutmeg. So I like this one because I feel like it's stronger than the powder one. So right now I'm just trying to grate the nutmeg. We need about 4 teaspoons of this. I poured it in as well. Okay, and they were going to mix together. These are the dry ingredients for our recipe before we now pour in our margarine. I hope you are still there. So you're going to get your margarine. I usually use this brand, Simas. You can use other brands, maybe Kings and Co. But this is the one I use, about 3 sachet and half of this. Don't worry, the measurements will also be in the description. You guys, this is the first time I'll be trying chinchin in this quantity. So I have a regular chinchin recipe on this channel. You can check that one out. So what I did was that I just multiplied, and trust me, this chinchin came out perfect. Now you're going to start mixing. You want the margarine to be well incorporated. You want your dry ingredients to have this crumbly consistency. So mix it thoroughly. Just keep mixing. Mix it very well. When you are done mixing, right, you are going to get your eggs. We are using about 7 to 8 eggs. Okay, our chinchin has to be as rich as possible. We are not joking here, please. And if you like soft, crunchy chinchin, sweet, buttery, milky, this is the recipe that you need. Now we're going to break our eggs one by one, first into a small bowl, and then we'll pour into a bigger bowl to avoid any story that touches the heart. In case one of your eggs is bad, you will not mix it with the other one. So now we have our eggs. We are going to now pour this in our flour mix. Yes, and then pour our liquid, the milk. Like I said, everything is measured, so just follow the measurements and it just come out perfect. So you don't need to eyeball it. Don't say, let me keep pouring the water till my ancestors whisper, you're your own. No, Sha, don't come back and come and say, it is my sins, why is my chin I will not answer you. You're going to just continuously mix till you get a dough like this. So even when it's looking like the thing is not coming together, just keep turning it. It will come together. Don't go and say, are you sure this recipe is accurate? Let me add more water. Don't add more water. Just follow the recipe, and keep kneading till you get a dough like this. Ooh, it's about to go down. Are we still together? So to make this easier to work with, we're going to divide the dough into smaller sizes. Yes, because we are going to be kneading. No, not really kneading. We are just going to be rolling out the dough shortly. So cut out a portion. Just use your hand to press it together. Not like you are kneading for long. So get your work surface ready to roll out by flouring your surface with a little bit of flour. Drop our star boy, I've been a girl, in the middle. If the dough is too big, you can still further cut. And then we are going to get a rolling pin and you're going to flatten this dough. Yep, flatten it. You want to make sure that your dough is not too thin and it's not too thick. Yeah, so that is the rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin like this, use your turning stick, the one you use to make eba, amala. Bring it out. Always use what you have. You guys know I'm an advocate of using what you have, okay? So just roll it out till your dough is in between thick and thin. Yeah, so if your dough is sticking to your rolling pin, just sprinkle flour. Flour is your friend, so use it to your advantage. Roll it out, and then when you're done, you're either going to get a knife or a dough cutter like this. Yeah, you can use your knife or you can get a cutter, anyone you have. I think this is a pizza cutter. You can get this one from any kitchen store. So I'm using it because it's easier to work with. But if you don't have this one, you don't have an excuse. Use your knife to cut, okay? Right now, we're trying to cut our chin into those cute, small shape that we all know and love. So you start by drawing your line vertically, horizontally to get the shape. You can actually cut your chin into any shape that you like. Any shape, you are in charge, chief chef of your kitchen. Don't ever forget that. But this is the one that me I like. I like it when it's small, so that I can just, so that it will not finish on time. So when you're done cutting into any shape that you want, we can now start to fry. Okay. Now we are cutting vertically. Remember I said you can cut this into any shape that you like. In fact, let me ask you, what is your favorite Nigerian snack? Mine is chinchin and puff puff. I cannot decide. Which one do you like? Do you like chinchin? Do you like puff puff? Do you like egg roll? Is your own donuts? Just let me know in the comment section. So usually I like to fry my chinchin as soon as I am done cutting. So while I am rolling out, cutting, I am also frying at the same time. But because we are working with a large quantity, I decided that I was going to just roll everything out at once, dice everything at once before we start frying. So of course your chinchin is very, very easy to make. Just mix the ingredients, flatten it, cut it out, and then fry. But this cutting out part might be a little bit, it takes more time, okay? So just be very patient with it and cut it very well. Remember, you're going to be giving your visitors this chin chin. Yeah, so this is what we have. This is our chin chin dough. If it is sticking together, use your hand to separate it. Sprinkle more flour to stop it from sticking together. Now you're going to place your pan of oil on it. Yeah, we are frying this one outside because it is plenty. And now you can fry in batches. Let me advise you, make sure your oil is not too hot. If your oil is too hot, your chin chin will just start to burn immediately and it will not cook through. And make sure your oil is not too low either, okay? So before you start frying everything, you can maybe start with 1 or 2 or 3 chin chin dough just to see how it's going to react in the oil before you now pour the other ones, okay? So if your oil is not hot, it's going to just start drinking up oil and you don't want that. And then you have to continuously stir. So chin chin is not something that you just pour in the oil and leave it and you're pressing your phone. So just continuously stir till you get this golden brown color. And yeah, as soon as you're done, just pack it out immediately. So see the way I'm turning, just be turning and be stirring, wait for a few seconds, turn again and stir, and then it will start changing color while you are turning and stirring. And this is what you should have. This chin chin makes sense, die. And I'm not even hyping it. Everyone that tasted it will just asking me, are you sure you not start selling chin chin like this? So meaning that you can use this chin chin recipe to start a business. If you like, you can reduce some of the ingredients if they're going to be too much for you, okay? And if you are hosting a Christmas party, your neighbors, family and friends, just use this recipe and they will be so impressed. And by the way, if this is your first time on this channel, my name is Tosi. My goal is to help you become a better home cook. So you're welcome to this channel, and if you like, you can subscribe if you want more easy step-by-step recipes like this, and I know you will subscribe, so thank you in advance. Check the description box for the full measurement of the recipe. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.